The city of Detroit plans to close or sell off over 50 schools within the next month as part of Mayor David Bing's drive to shut down the poorest sections of the city, forcing residents out and destroying whole neighborhoods. We asked students and teachers at Ferguson Academy, a Detroit school for pregnant and parenting teens, to speak about the implications of school closures for working-class communities and the destruction of public education for society as a whole.
The schools are community centers where parents and kids and teachers and community use the building.
If the school closes, it doesn't feel like you're losing one building. It feels like you're losing 5, 6, 7 buildings. Because another thing, you got food. For some of the students, this may be the only meal that they actually get.
If you just close an elementary school, what you're doing is, why would I want to live in a neighborhood where there's no school my kids can walk to and play at? So it's essentially a way to clear out the community.
Neighborhoods lose the sense of community because the school is no longer there. The neighborhood just doesn't seem the same anymore because one of the main jewels of the neighborhood, the school, is no longer there.
Detroit was the best schools in the world. We had state-of-the-art schools, and why did it go down?
The deindustrialization of Detroit. The school, jobs left, people left, the city's being shrunk, less services are being provided, 2 people being said he wants certain parts of the whole city to just be without anything.
What the governors are doing now, they're appointing these financial managers, giving them basically a dictatorship control over the whole entire cities. Instead of doing it themselves, they know that they're gonna have such backlash on carrying out some of these activities, some of these programs that they want to cut. So they put an emergency financial manager in control of everything, in which they have total domination, a dictatorship.
I'm a product of the Detroit Public Schools as well, and one of the reasons why I went into teaching is because I wanted to come back and teach in Detroit. And to see what's all going on now is kind of saddening, because it's possible that come September I may not even be in Detroit. It's not only affected me, it's also affected my family, because my wife was laid off from the library because of pretty much the same thing.
Education is such a profitable arena if you can get your hands or get companies involved. So now you have all of these charters that's coming into place, and you have like all of these schools that you're trying to close, but it's not with regards to the aspect of what's best for the children. It's what's best for this corporate America-driven agenda to destroy public education, not just in Detroit, but like I stated, throughout the country.
They're making money off of these schools. So I think Ferguson is also offered up for a charter school, but I can't imagine a chartering company coming in here because it's not profitable. Like handicapped kids, like a lot of kids, it's not profitable. It's not profitable to take care of sick people. It costs you money.
They want to privatize education. If corporations are going to own and control the schools, are they really going to educate for leadership? Are they going to educate working class children? What's going to happen to our children in 5 or even 10 years when they decided they don't even want to put money into the charter schools anymore? And our neighborhoods are devastated because there are no schools.
In our society, they want to hold teachers accountable for every mishap in public education and education in general. But we can spend trillions of dollars bailing our banks, and the individuals that caused the catastrophe are the same individuals we put in charge of the bailout.
It's also a part of the working class and the poor being made to pay for what went on with the financial elite. They crashed the economy, we pay for it.
I don't believe they should close all those schools because everybody has to get educated some way. And I think that you can't put money over someone's education. Like, we are your future, so if you don't educate us, basically you're gonna have a dumb future. you're not educating us. We are your future. Our children are your future. So you need to be trying to keep our schools open. Like, it's dumb to me.
The working class generally, I mean the whole working class, is under attack.
All over the place, they're taken from the public and given to the rich person. So it's kind of a, you know, opposite of socialism, taken from the wealthy and giving it to the poor. We're taking from the poor and giving it to the wealthy.
They're using the teachers as an scapegoat to carry out the agenda of the wealthy class.
We're not understanding why they're closing our schools, so we're going to fight to keep it open. So basically, they're planning on closing us, but we're not going to let it happen.